Do you find it difficult to have a conversation in English because you're always translating from your language to English in your head every time you want to say something? The way to stop doing this and to make your English communication more smooth and fluent is to begin to think in English. This way, you can completely cut out the translation stage. This is a major step towards fluency, and of course, it works for learning any language. So here today, I have some strategies for you to start thinking in English.
Think to yourself.
Think to yourself in English when you're alone. It can be while you're waiting for a bus, while you're riding a bike, while you're just sitting at home. Instead of scrolling on your favorite time-wasting social media apps, just sit, think in English, and train your brain. If nothing comes to you, you can use this formula. Look at something, say what it is, describe it, and then say or think what you think about it, what your opinion of it is. And of course, from there, you can free flow any thoughts about the thing or about anything that you like. It's just to have a method to start thinking about something. Start off simple, and then at least you have started.
Have conversations with yourself.
Yeah, speak to yourself, and then speak back, reply, answer yourself. Or imagine someone you know, someone famous who you're having a conversation with, and imagine what their responses will be to what you say. So, make a conversation in your head. This is especially useful if you know you're going to have a conversation with someone in English at work. You can practice the conversation the day before, and then an hour before, and then 5 minutes before on your way to the conversation. Then you have done all of the thinking and all of the translating. Well, most of the thinking, most of the translating. We can't predict everything that will be said, but your brain will be more ready for that conversation, and beforehand you can look up any words that you don't know that you might need in that conversation.
Read and write in English.
Because reading and writing both involve thinking. Sure, you can use translate apps to translate 1 or 2 words into English which you don't know because you've never learned them, but be sure not to translate whole sentences because then you're not thinking in English. To make reading in English interesting, the best thing to do is find something in English that you are passionate about. And if it's a film or a TV show, see if there is a graphic novel or comic that you can read, because that way there are pictures which illustrate the meaning, so your brain has more to process for understanding. For writing, you could try updating a journal or a blog every day, just about what you did that day or about your thoughts from the day. And don't worry if nobody reads it. Nobody has to read it. It's for you. It's for learning. This can be especially good for reflection because if you do it every day for a long time, you've got a written record and you can go back to the first few pages that you wrote or the first few articles that you published online and read it again and see how much your writing has changed, see how much it has improved.
Start and end your day in English.
This one is simple. When you wake up, the first thing you should do before you get out of bed or while you're getting ready for the day is to think in English about what you need to do that day. Okay, what do I need to do today? I should go to the supermarket. I need bread, eggs, some cheese. Have I got cheese? I think I've got cheese. What else is it about today? It's my mum's birthday. Yes, I'll give her a call later. Okay. And then, later on, after the day, when you go to bed, think in English about all the things you did or didn't do that day. Well, Maybe not everything you didn't do. I mean the things you wanted to do, but you didn't do. Yeah? And this leads nicely to my last strategy.
Do it every day.
Whichever of these strategies you choose, make sure to do it every day, or at least do one every day. You could stagger it and have a different strategy on different days of the week, but doing something to train your brain to think in English every day is the only way that you can progress. Remember that this and any type of learning or brain training is a process which takes time, just like getting fit, for example. You can't just do 5 minutes of exercise and expect to look like The Rock after that. So try to build it into your daily routine. Try to make it a habit. And try to remember also the end result you want, why you're doing this, how your life will be better when you are able to think in English and just speak English like that instead of translating in your head. This will help to motivate you to continue. Okay, don't forget to like and follow 4 Words for more business, English and communication skills tips, and I will see you next time.